Let's talk about the myths around launching. This comes up so much for my clients and my mastermind students, and I think it's really important that I just put this out there as something that you can listen to, you can enjoy, and hopefully you can take away some strategy from. When we're launching, it's really easy to get so excited about what we're launching, and rightly so. And we get so buzzed by what it is that we want to bring to the world, and we want people to enjoy, and we're like, yes, this is going to be amazing. I'm going to launch it. Everyone's going to just snap it up, and it's just going to be so easy, and it's going to be amazing. And of course it can. But a lot of the time we also need to have some of these thought processes in mind to be mindful around launching and some of the myths that come with launching. And for me, this is supported with my launch pep talk, and that's something that you can download. I've got a free audio 15-minute pep talk to support you when you find yourself launching and it doesn't go how you thought it would, and then you just feel deflated. You give up, you disappear, you just feel like a failure. You know, we've all had those launches that have flopped or haven't gone how we thought they would, or haven't left us in that like success bracket that we thought it would, and it just hasn't quite gone in the way that we imagined. And that can be really, really hard, and it stings sometimes. But what's really important is to recognize that you're not alone, and to also recognize there are so many things you can do to help create a successful launch. So the one piece of advice I would give on this around creating a successful launch is to have a daily action plan that supports the goals you are setting yourself for your launch. A daily action plan that is supporting the goals that you are setting yourself for your launch. And the thing with this that really makes a difference is understanding that when you are launching, we all set out our goals. And the second thing I want to say is have a good, better, and a best goal. So have a good goal, what would be even better, and what would be the best, so that you can start staggering the results that you create in your launch. So everyone has their goals. But what we sometimes forget is we then need a strategy on a day-by-day basis to enable those goals to actually happen. So if you launch and everyone doesn't buy within the first 5 minutes, what are you doing next? How are you continually building momentum? How are you continually following up, reaching out, creating interest, getting inquiries, creating sales? What are we doing to nurture that experience? So of course, there are so many strategies, and this isn't a launch breakdown video. You know, if you want to learn more about launching, you can join the BMA or you can get in touch with me. But in terms of the myths around launching and what you can do to create success, have a staggered goal, but then have daily action plans. So if you are launching for 2 weeks and you have a 3-day fast action bonus or incentive or early bird or however that works, 5 days, whatever you decide, what are you doing for the rest of the time to continually create sales? So things like still being visible, email marketing, lives, collaborations, following up with people, reaching out, tracking your open rates, creating content that you know the audience that you are trying to work with and make an impact on will benefit from. Having a follow-up sequence, another free masterclass or webinar to then get people in and create a second buzz. You know, there's some ideas there. What can you do to continually show up to create conversion? Because what we need to remember, and of course, the other side of this coin is we need to allow it to happen, and we need to just accept and feel into it, of course. But for me, inspired, intentional action always helps me create more momentum and know that I'm serving with purpose. And when we're launching, ultimately, we want to be launching with purpose. And we want people to know that we are launching. We want people to know that you have something to offer. And we want people to see you as the solution. How can that happen? How can they see you as the solution? How can you become the person that they connect with, that they start to learn from, and that they want to invest in? So start thinking about your launches and how are you creating momentum consistently during the launch? How are you showing up during your launch? What's your daily action plan? How are you breaking down your goals into daily goals so that you can lead yourself into the end result? For example, you want 10 people in your group program and you've got a 10-day open period. That's 1 conversion a day. If you get 2 on day 1, excellent. How can we continue that? So then you end up at your best goal rather than your good goal. Okay, hopefully this is all making sense for you. But by breaking it down and having daily intentional inspired actions that also link to the goals that you want to achieve, it's going to make it so much easier for for you to build the momentum, continue to sustain that momentum, and continue to create conversions for that launch. The launch is never over until you say it's over. So innovate, troubleshoot, be proactive, think of different ideas. How can you be creative? How can you get more people involved? The more you put into your launch, the more that you will get back. The more visible you are, the more you show up, the more conversations you have, because it's all about that learning process. And whether you get that back in clients or you get that back in knowledge and skills and strengths, all of that will serve you tenfold in your business. So start to recognize how you're showing up in your launches, what your launch strategy is, what your momentum strategy is, and what your conversion strategy is. And I really, really hope this helps. And like I said, if you want me in your ears when you're launching to give you a pep talk and to know that you're not alone and have that support, then just download the free audio pep talk. You can do that now. But if you have any questions about launching and where you are with launching, please put them in the comments below. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. So if you have questions, put them below. If you have questions and you don't put them below, I can't answer them and I can't support you further. So I really can't wait to hear from you. I can't wait to see what you're doing for your next launch and how you're going to start implementing some of these strategies to really help you take things to the next level. I hope you have an amazing day.